Our next award, keeping on this theme of really air conditioning, is an award of excellence for a campus system. And if you've ever been to the Middle East, it's almost as hot as Texas. No joke. Juan Ontiveros and I were in Dubai, and he brought a psychometric chart, and he showed them where it's actually hotter in Austin than Abu Dhabi. Our next award winner is actually located not far in College Station, Texas, in the USA. Our award, they operate a mission-critical research campus with a population of 60,000. So this campus is a small city in many ways, 19 million square feet of space. They have 4 integrated utility plants, and they've actually been making power on this campus since 1893. CHP is nothing new to them. 52,000-ton plant, producing 175 million ton-hours annually, and they also have been told they have the largest building automation system network in the world with 400,000 points. Now, why is that important? They have not just satisfied with the largest plant in Texas, but actually they've been working diligently at taking the energy intensity out of their campus buildings. Remarkable achievement in energy efficiency there. They operate and maintain all the domestic water. They have wells. They produce all the water for this campus, not just the heating and cooling. They have a wastewater treatment plant of 4 million gallons a day. And in 2011, they added 50 megawatts of cogeneration, really to improve their reliability, but also their efficiency. If you heard Jim Riley this afternoon, you know that this is a mission-driven enterprise, but they've achieved just remarkable energy savings, reducing their demand by 40%, and they're saving over $140 million in the last 11 years. That's a significant number if you're a public institution. That money can be repurposed for much higher gain. Instead of wasting it out the stack, they deserve tremendous credit for their achievement. They've targeted, initially when they built this plant, they thought they'd be saving about $500,000. Their first month of operation, they saved over $1 million. And that will get the attention of the trustees and the governor. So their achievement in energy reduction and overall energy savings is really quite remarkable. If there's anyone who has embodied excellence, it's our good friends at Texas A&M University. Let's welcome Jim Riley and Les Williams and congratulate them for their great work.
Thank you, Rob. I wanted to dispel any rumors first. We really don't still ride horses to work in Central Texas. But I must tell you, I mentioned it on the panel earlier this morning, if you were here, but one of the challenges we face, kind of like Aberdeen and some others, is how to get past the mindset in a energy-based state, a big producer of energy, to try to help shift that mindset to see that we can do a whole lot better job than we're currently doing. And we have made great progress at Texas A&M. I must tell you, though, back in '06, I bought a Toyota Prius, and I'm purring along at 50 miles per gallon. And somehow my son, who's in his 20s, bought a Ford Raptor, 600 horsepower, 10 miles per gallon, with wheels that tall. And I guess I didn't quite convey that message, or it tells you how our culture influences the young. He enjoys it, and he's in the oil industry, so he figures, well, I'm supporting my industry. But seriously, it is a real pleasure to be here and to accept this prestigious honor, especially when it comes from our friends, the International Energy Agency and IDEA and many other prestigious individuals like yourselves who are in the industry, who are experts, who we learn from. And organizations like this, summits like this, it really helps us see what's possible and know that, sometimes it can be discouraging when you get out there and you run into walls and people can throw up barriers and it can't be done. And Les could tell you that I will sometimes say, boy, this bureaucracy just kills me. But, you know, you got to stop. And not that A&M is more bureaucratic than the next place, but we all know in private sector, public sector, we do run into those walls, and people are more interested. You know, we're rebuilding a $500 million football stadium right now, and it's exciting. If any of y'all know Johnny Football, in the U.S. at least. You know, there's a lot going on that's exciting and interesting, but energy and utilities, actually by the nature of it, is a little bit, people want their lights to come on, they want to be cool, they want to make sure they're comfortable. They don't want to think a whole lot about how that happens. But if we can do that efficiently and effectively and be very innovative about it, it really is something that makes a huge difference, a multi-million-dollar, billion-dollar difference, and changes the world. And so I just want to say thank you for the insight and the inspiration that y'all have provided and you continue to provide. We've made great progress like Rob was referring to, but there's always more to do. And we know that, and you know, we have to celebrate our successes, and we very much appreciate you helping us celebrate that and acknowledging that. It is an encouragement, and it gives us the energy and the encouragement to go back and continue forward and sharing some of the things that y'all have accomplished that maybe we haven't yet. And we will do that, and we'll keep moving that forward and do our best to support organizations that support these kind of acknowledgments. So I asked Les if he wanted to say anything. He's a man of few words, but he and our whole team work diligently behind the scenes and make these things possible. So I'm happy to be the spokesperson at this moment. But Les and our whole Utilities and Energy Services team worked hard on behalf of Texas A&M University. I'm happy to accept this. Thank you very much.
Well done, Tim.